Well, we are back. Actually, not at a too bad time at 7 a.m. for some Capcom E3. Hello? Anyone else want some Capcom? Because we're gonna get some. Welcome aboard, welcome back. How you doing, chat? Yeah, so this is the Capcom E3 2021 stream where I think it's gonna be like half an hour, I think. And yeah, I don't know what to expect. Actually, let's see. Do we know what to expect? I think we... they haven't said in the thing. Okay, interesting. I think they said it's going to be DGS, the Great Ace Attorney Collection, Resident Evil Village, Monster Hunter Rise, and that Monster Hunter Wings, or like that story game. And you know what? 2 of those games are already out. Oh well. We'll see, you know, only high hopes here, but how's everyone doing? Yeah, so we got half an hour till it starts, yeah. Alright, yep, it's so early in the morning. The eye, oh no. Oh god. Alright, so, okay, I'm awake, yes. So yes, the sleep schedule's been kind of wrecked. I did sleep quite well last night after the whole, you know. Anyway, I'm fine. We're all fine. By the way, if you want to know the copyright situation, alright. Also, I'm gonna put a fan on because this room is like suffocating over here. Alright, I'm here. Unfortunately. Alright, so yes. Capcom is going to be starting in 26 minutes. They said it's going to be like 30 minutes, so yeah, it's going to be the shortest one at least. So I guess we don't have to get our hopes too high, like a certain streamer who is expecting Ace Attorney 7 on the 20th anniversary of Ace Attorney. Not just the Great Ace Attorney, you know, they can do a bit more. I don't know. But how's everyone doing? How you doing? Willie, Ghostwind, Pierre, Gom, Flaxypack, Lou, Nem, Epic Otter. How you all doing? Stream died for a moment. Oh no. Is the stream dead? Please type now if it's dead or not. We're good now? Oh god, please. It's like the minute they show Ace Attorney 7, the stream just dies. Oh my god, that would be perfect, you know, summation of E3 2021 for me. They announce Ace Attorney 7 and the stream dies. That would be perfect. I think the VOD still works though, so I think like I'll just pretend nothing's going wrong and you'll just have to... It should be fine. But the interesting thing to note is this isn't a premiere, this is a live stream. But I could also think they could just be showing a thing live, you know, it could be pre-recorded. 19 more hours for Nintendo. Yes, so by the way, this is the schedule. I will be streaming Nintendo and Bandai as well. I'm gonna try and wake up early to stream Bandai. Okay, so the thing is, if you wanna know my time zone, Nintendo is 2 to 3 a.m. and Bandai is 7 a.m. So if I sleep straight after Nintendo's one, I can get like 3.5 hours, like of like quick nap, you know, kind of thing. So I'll try to do that, and I might be like irritable during Bandai, which might be fun, I don't know. But I want to stream it live, I'm thinking now, because I'm putting all my hopes there after Microsoft. But if not, I'll stream it delayed. I'll try to wake up early. I'll probably just put like, you know, a hat on. I won't like try to like, you know, look presentable. I'll just like, yeah, I'm just awake, you know, whatever. Alright, so if you want that image is on the community tab on this channel. By the way, new avatar. You know, me drinking. Because that's kind of the mood after the last few E3s. Yeah, so how's E3 been for everyone? How's it been for everyone? It's... Let's just say, like, other E3s have had worse E3 conferences. Like, you remember, like, Ubisoft Just Dance and, like, them, like, you know, like, there's been worse ones. Square Enix just had a lot more expectation. Microsoft was pretty okay, and Jeff Keighley's was very not good. Jeff Keighley's was very paced weird. It had very good trailers, 3 of them, out of an hour and a half presentation. And it was like a lot of like wasted time, and then that was like Square as well. Like, I feel like if you're a Marvel fan, that would have been an amazing Square Enix trailer. I mean, conference. The thing is, like, we're in the JRPG circle, so we kind of want something else. So that's kind of like, okay. But I'm kind of guessing like Marvel fans must have been going nuts, like brand new Guardians of the Galaxy game, you know? I don't know. I don't care anymore. I just want Ace Attorney 7. All right, so we have 22 minutes. And if you want to see my predictions for Capcom, I have a lot of predictions. So, yeah. Yeah, Capcom, please. Please, I'm begging you. It's the 20th anniversary. I know you have a Chronicle game. I know that's a big deal for you. I know because it takes you so long to announce anything Ace Attorney in the West. But you can also announce the 7th game. Or even a trilogy port of 4, 5, 6. You know, you can do it. You can do it, Capcom. You put your mind to it. We believe in you. So yeah, that is my prediction of Ace Attorney. And I will expect nothing less. And I'm going to get disappointed, I know. So I'm not going to expect you to expect that. They did tweet what is going to be shown. And it's going to be the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, which isn't out. It's out next month. So, okay, I guess more gameplay of that, which I don't really want because that's going to spoil it for me, but oh well. Resident Evil Village, which has been out. I'm guessing DLC and that Reverse multiplayer thing. Monster Hunter Rise, which is probably DLC as well. And then that Monster Hunter story game, that cartoony looking one, Wings of Ruin. I think that one isn't out. It's out like in a few weeks or next week maybe. But that's what they've said. They haven't said and more. So they could surprise or they could not. So don't expect anything. Expect those 4 games and that's it. And you'll be happy, unlike me. Oh, God. So yeah, it's currently 7:10 in the morning. And I'm not that sleepy because I went to bed at like 11. So I had like 6 hours sleep. So yeah. How did I get into Ace Attorney? I mentioned it in the Ace Attorney video, but pretty much back in high school, because DS games are expensive, I had the Cyclo DS, which is like an R4, where it's like you have the ROMs, but it's a cartridge you can put into your DS. So I used to be like just getting any game I could, and my friend, it was in like a computer class as well. When I mentioned we played like Halo in the Microsoft one, he's like, oh, why don't you try this game? And I'm like, lawyer game? Ugh. And here we are today. Are you going to continue the JoJo videos? Probably not, Milika. I'm sorry. Like, it was an experiment to see if the channel would do well with like any kind of content, and I think anime was a bit too out there. Also, there's a chance of copyright. It's like harder with anime, so probably not. I don't know. Like probably not. I've got a lot of ideas for games now, so I'm back into the games thing. It was a little thing I just tried. So yeah, I tried. But anyway, Ace Attorney Battle Royale. Sure. Oh yeah, what if they announce Marvel vs. Capcom? Because Marvel seems to have taken over this whole, playthrough. Not playthrough, E3. What am I talking about? All right. So yes, we have 18 minutes to go. 18 minutes to go. So let me put the question to you. What do you think is going to be announced at Capcom? Do you think they're going to just show those 4 games I mentioned? Or are they going to surprise us? What do you think? What do you think? Yeah, the R4, like that whole type of thing was amazing because I was never into like ROMs playing on the computer. I was never like a computer kid. I was always like handheld, like Nintendo, DS, Game Boy, like GameCube, PS2. I was big like PS2, GameCube era and PlayStation 3. Like not really in the PC until like my last year of high school. Yeah, so like all my high school was pretty much trying out all these DS games because I didn't have to buy them because they cost like 80 Australian dollars, a new DS game. Like I paid $80, well I didn't pay, my parents did, but like for brain training. And thinking back to it, I'm like, oh wow. Like a brain training game, which is pretty much just like a Sudoku game. How you doing, Grey Wolf? How many people here are wanting Ace Attorney? Or how many people here are wanting like other games like Monster Hunter, you know, Mega Man, Resident Evil? I mean, they could announce Resident Evil 4, that remake they were teasing. Azura's Wrath. Isn't that game that has like cutscenes or something? Yeah, like a big punchy man. I don't want to be disappointed by another 30 minutes of Marvel. They show Marvel vs. Capcom, 30 minutes. There we go. Have I played Civ 6? No, I haven't. My friends have played Civ 6 and they talked about how they had like one game with each other that went to like 4 in the morning. And literally like they were like falling asleep while playing. It just kept going and going. It wasn't like Civ 6, I think it was like Civ 5 or something, or Civ 4. But I know the kind of game it is. Oh yeah, Monster Hunter PC port. They might announce that, Rise PC. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so I think, like, if you want to be realistic, I think they're going to show great Ace Attorney Chronicles, like a gameplay hype trailer to get more people to pre-order it. Monster Hunter, they might show the PC release and DLC. That new Monster Hunter game, The Wings of Ruin or whatever, they'll show more of that. Resident Evil, I'm guessing DLC like 7 and that reverse like update on the multiplayer. And I think that would be enough to take it to half an hour. Unfortunately. Oh yeah, did everyone enjoy the thumbnail? I had a lot of fun making the thumbnail of this stream. It's probably my favorite thumbnail I've made. I had a lot of fun. It's very trendy, you know, very meme trendy. Although like a bit late. The memes kind of died out a little, but it's E3, I had to. Am I gonna play RE4 Remake? RE4, no, I shouldn't spoil. Maybe. If they made Ace Attorney 7, I guess this is a good time to talk about that. Okay. I mean, I could make a video on it, but it would do pretty bad since Ace Attorney does bad on the channel. Anyway, Ace Attorney 7, what I would want, like dream Ace Attorney 7. Okay, so we've gone 3D and stuff. I would want the investigation to not be point and click. I would want it to be 3D Miles Edgeworth. You have a 3D character walking around an environment. That's what I would want, firstly. Secondly, I would want voice acting in at least the bare minimum, the court segments, like Danganronpa does, where the courtroom scenes are fully voiced and everything else is just like some lines here and there. At least, so it needs some level of voice acting to be a modern game. And I'm basing this off AI, the Somnium Files, is fully voiced. Like, a game that has so much less manpower and money behind it is fully voiced. Every line voiced. So, it's visual novel, like a hybrid visual novel. So, I don't know, Capcom could do it. Like, and yeah, I guess like worldwide release is pretty expected now. I think it'll be on every console, that kind of thing. Yeah, like that's my minimum, like at least voice acting and 3D exploring the environments. Then I'm like, yeah, do whatever. You know, do whatever story you want. I don't care. I just want something, I just want more like Ace Attorney 7, like, you know. I want Judgment Ace Attorney, like an Ace Attorney Yakuza. Oh, like beat 'em up Ace. I wouldn't be opposed to an Ace Attorney spin-off. I mean, great Ace Attorney is one. They're not going to announce another spin-off. I think a safe prediction would be they would announce 4, 5, 6 to PC. You know, that trilogy, the second trilogy. Which would be cool because, like, it's kind of hard to play them if you don't have a 3DS or 3DS emulator. Do I plan on playing Civ? Probably not. Probably not. Fire Emblem Fates small acting. Apparently that's what the DGS has. Apparently they said they've added voice acting in small snippets here and there. Like they've added voice acting to DGS, so we'll see how that goes. Maybe that's what they're planning for Ace Attorney 7. Why voice acting? Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking more like people who have trouble reading, like dyslexia. Like Somnium Files being voiced, like people don't seem to realize how much voice acting, even if you hate dubs, how much more sales you get if you have a dub of your game. There are people who despise reading. So having a characters talk it out to you will sell your game so much more. You spend that extra money. I will always like go back to that Sega didn't dub that Sakura Wars game. And I'm just like, yeah, you're not gonna get like people, like the amount of people who buy games, who don't buy games if they're not dubbed, there are a lot. Like you think in this circle, okay, fine. But like if you want to sell to like other people, which is what you want to do to grow, I don't know. Like I just feel like it needs at least the courtroom segments to copy Danganronpa at least, because that sells. Danganronpa sells way more than Ace Attorney, I feel. Well, the fandom is a bit more active. Persona 4 Golden? Yeah, that's a very good game. Maybe wait for July because there's the summer sale. I bought games just because the voice acting is good. Yeah, see? Like, it's so, like, I know it costs money and stuff, but even a Xenoblade 2 level of cringe voice acting will get you sales. You can still meme on it. Like, I just, some level of voice acting. We can't stick to the objection being the only line or an anime cutscene. That's my, like I would want that more than the investigation walking around. I want voice acting because then it can be a modern game. And Somnium Files did it, so I think they can do it. And if they don't do it, I would be happy with a digital only release. I know, shocking. If it means they can spend money on voice acting. Xenoblade is not cringe?
100,000.
Okay. I knew I had that clip ready to be used. The UG is the best. Yeah, hit that UG was so like, what the hell was with that line, that UG? What was his name? Not Petroka. What was that guy's name? I forget. Yeah, Xenoblade, I'm still surprised at how well that Xenoblade 2 video did. For like, cause like I made a Catherine video in that style. Like that style is what I'm doing now, so it's like iterations on that. Like think of the drawn thumbnails as what that new series. Like I did fandom videos and I suddenly did Catherine, Tales of Berseria, and then Xenoblade 2. And then after like 6 months, Xenoblade 2 was like 100,000. I'm like, holy, what? Like views. You know, not like
100,000.
Not like that, you know, like views. Mikhail, that's his name. Yes, that's his name. But yeah, and also like, okay, back to Capcom. I guess I've played Resident Evil 8 on stream, and you can check the streams, you know, they're on this channel. I had a lot of fun with it, so I wouldn't be like, if they showed DLC, although I have to pay for like, maybe I should have waited for the Game of the Year edition for DLC for Resident Evil 8. They like, cause on my Steam, it has Resident Evil Reverse, that multiplayer thing, sitting there, and it's like coming soon. So I'm guessing they'll announce a date for that, and I might play it, like multiplayer Resident Evil. That might be interesting. Did Resident Evil 7 have free DLC? Okay. Interesting. I'm guessing Lady Dimitrescu is gonna get DLC. Or like the daughters, like that whole castle thing is gonna get DLC. Because it's kind of weird, you only spend like the first few hours of the game there, and then you never come back to the castle. Like, I feel like that castle is so well modeled, they can easily do more things there. Like, when we checked the map, there were some areas that weren't even explored. Like, it was like, you didn't go through the whole castle. There was a DLC, okay, there was free. Yeah, I think it's too early for RE4 Remake. It might be like Tokyo Game Show. Oh yeah, remember the Tokyo Game Show for Capcom that I streamed? I think that was my first stream with the face cam, actually. kind of a great stream for that, you know. I was expecting Ace Attorney. Might want to switch to the stream soon. Why? It started? I checked it was still like a few more minutes. Oh, it's live so I can full screen it. Alright. That's cool, I guess. I put it audio, so it should be fine. Alright, so we still have 8 more minutes. 8 more minutes. No, like, Weeble, I love the Xenoblade 2 dub. I'm just saying, like, compared to others, it's pretty... it's so good that I love it. Like, that kind of, like, you know, so good that, like, so bad that it's good. That kind of thing. I don't hate it. I think it's great. It adds a charm to it. If they had a different dub for Xenoblade 2, it wouldn't be the same game. It would not be the same. I would like it less, honestly. It was so perfect. The way the way the voices were, it's like a lightning in a bottle, that type of like scenario. Like, you'll never get that situation of an amazing story in a JRPG with a crazy world, so many great character designs, and actual B-grade voice acting that is like, it's so great. But anyway, how you doing, RD? Yeah, we got 6 minutes to go before the big Ace Attorney 7 announcement trailer. I'm probably gonna lose. Nah, I don't get hyped. We know what happens with hype this E3. Don't listen to me. There's not gonna be Ace Attorney 7. Even though it is the 20th anniversary of Ace Attorney, where they should be announcing Ace Attorney things left, right, and center, because that's what we want. And for some reason, this game series is still going, even though this 6 games sold the worst in the entire franchise. I don't know why Capcom keeps making them. The CEO's kids must really like the games. I legit don't know why this game isn't cancelled. Have I played Monster Hunter? Yes, I played World. I had... I bought World, I made a video on it that I thought was pretty funny. It did really bad, so it's private, don't worry. When we get to 200,000 subs on the main channel, I will watch my cringe videos that are private. I played World. I really liked World. But yeah, I haven't played Rise. Yeah. I stopped listening to your hype since I baited. Yeah, the Xbox bait was real. That means Bandai's stream is gonna be really hype because all the stuff they didn't show at Microsoft will be at Bandai's own thing. So make sure you tune in for that. Yeah, by the way, yes, I will be streaming Bandai and Nintendo. So keep an eye out for that. Nintendo, where I am most likely gonna care more about Fire Emblem and Xenoblade than Zelda. I know I said like I won't care about Breath of the Wild 2. I will be really hyped for Breath of the Wild 2. I love the first game, even though I never beat it. But the open worldness of it was so fun, so I'll still be hyped. I'm just saying, like, I want a Fire Emblem so bad. Or Xenoblade 3, you know, not picky. There's probably going to be Smash as well, so... yeah, also, by the way, it is pretty early, and I don't want to be, like... I have nothing else to do because I'm so sleep deprived this week. I didn't plan anything. After this stream, I'll end the stream, and maybe I'll have, like, breakfast. I may do another like stream of Fire Emblem Fates, so yeah, I might chuck in there. Oh, I'll see. But yeah, today I'm gonna be staying up till 3 a.m. It's currently 7 a.m. So I'll be up for like 20 hours today. Because Nintendo's at 2 a.m. my time. Yeah, synthwave, yeah. Alright, so it is live. It's you can see here live. So it's not a premiere, so I wonder if they're gonna get on stage and like have goofs and stuff like that. Alright, so... you know, even if they just announce Ace Attorney 7, like, coming soon. Like, that's all I need. I mean, you know, having the subtitle might be nice, like, you know, Spirit of Justice, that type of thing, that might be nice, but... We won't get picky. If they show Kay Faraday or something, we won't get picky. Don't worry, we won't get picky. I feel like, yeah, she has no chance of returning. I think at least Franziska has a chance, and I'll be happy with that. And Gumshoe. They have way more chances than Cave returning, but you can dream. You can dream. Will I continue Miitopia? Probably not. Probably not. Miitopia is fun, but the thing is, it's kind of repetitive. It's very repetitive. And like, there are bits where you don't see any new me. You're just stuck with your 4 for like 2 hours. And I'm like, oh, okay. I think Emma, the thing is like, Emma was there to replace Gumshoe in 4. So it's kind of like, okay, now we have, and see, Ace Attorney has a problem where there's too many characters. Did you, I wonder how many people know this. In the interviews, they were planning to make the 6th game into a red and blue situation with Pokemon. They actually were planning 2 versions where one is Phoenix Wright and the other is Apollo Justice. So that meant it would have had 10 cases, and they would have released both games same time, and you had to buy both, but it would have been completely different games, with 2 games. That they were planning that. So, I don't know. Will I keep streaming after Capcom? Yeah, so I'm gonna end the stream. I'll probably have breakfast, and then I might stream Fire Emblem Fates, that challenge mode we're doing. I might just chill and play that. So, yeah. Most likely, actually. It's so early now. It's like, this will finish at 8 a.m. I can have breakfast 8:30, 9. That's still earlier than I usually stream. So I might actually do that. Okay, expect it. Because I have nothing else to do today. Because I gotta be waiting till like 2 a.m. I haven't planned to like work on any main channel videos because I'm so sleep deprived this week. Once E3 is done, I'll catch up on my sleep and then we'll start going back into the main channel video stuff. It should have made Miitopia seems perfect for mobile. Like I wouldn't be mad if it was a mobile game. Like as well, you know, like a port as well. Some characters gonna come back so they can milk it. I think Maya is like Gumshoe is not that level of hype as Maya to some fans, so. And the thing is, they also want to make new characters that they can sell merchandise of. If one thing I learned about Capcom is they love their merchandise. They keep re-releasing trilogy merchandise. All right, it currently should have started right now. Is it live? Chaos, okay. Mega Man, Monster Hunter, Dead Rising. Is it live? Okay, we only 18,000 people watching. Oh my, that is depressing. Is it started? Where's the video? Okay, it hasn't started. How long is the event? Let's go. Has it started? Should I refresh? They're just saying Monster Hunter. Let's go. Is it starting soon? Okay, late. Okay, cool. All right. Hasn't started. It should have started right now. It's 7:30 right now. You're talking to a guy who has a 1/3 scale Kami statue. Oh, here we go. Oh crap, my music. Okay, let me know if the audio's good. Oh god, that's loud. Okay, is this good? Is this good now? Got the Capcom logo. Is this good now? Is it good? E3 has 130k people. Okay, that's good. I just want to know it's not like a dead game. dead company. It's good? Okay, cool.
Welcome to the Capcom E3 Showcase. I'm your host, Rachel
I see
Puerto,
the great
aka
Ace Attorney
Sponsor,
Chronicles.
And I'll be your guide as we walk through the latest releases, news, and updates from Capcom. We'll hear from the Resident Evil Village team, share some news from the world of Monster Hunter, and get the latest on Ace Attorney. Then we'll wrap up with some updates from our friends at Capcom Fighters. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Our first stop today, Resident Evil Village.
She said Ace Attorney as a franchise.
Pioneer the latest and greatest in survival horror.
Oh
the
god.
The team has been blown away by the response to Resident Evil Village.
Blown away? You made like a giant MILF.
It brought the world another
what did you expect? Did you not play Nier?
Story as the franchise celebrates its 25th anniversary.
As well. How many anniversaries are this year?
Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village.
She's very excited. She's hyped. She's played Ace Attorney 7. That's why she's excited.
Another time.
The fact that she said Ace Attorney as a franchise and not the Great Ace Attorney, they might port 456. This is the trailer for... Yeah, I literally got this trailer watching YouTube this morning. I got this ad. An ad, okay, fine. I played this game, yes, alright. It's a good game, Capcom. I enjoyed it. I want to play more Resident Evil. But I've seen that. Okay. We're 2 minutes in. Oh no, why'd they say that? They should have cut my hopes.
Hi everyone, my name is...
Oh, look at that mixing studio. Is that the sound effect?
I wanted to take this opportunity
to
thank everyone who's played since we launched the game in May. We hope you're enjoying...
Oh, they have the red... You can see the red ball. It's a mouse. That's like a mouse, I think, yeah.
Purchases Resident Evil Village will gain free
is the audio good or is it a bit soft?
Title, Resident Evil Re:Verse, where
I knew it, the multiplayer.
Head with their favorite Resident Evil heroes and bioweapons.
He just got like a giant scissors.
Announced that Resident Evil Re:Verse will go live next month across all supported
next month, okay.
So
make it louder, yeah.
Celebrate the Resident
it is a bit
Evil
quiet.
25th anniversary.
Buy now. It is a okay. DLC, yeah. So they weren't planning DLC. Yeah, they're definitely making Lady Dimitrescu DLC easily.
Thank you, Kondo.
So we're not getting it till like next year. Okay.
Next up, some long-awaited news from the world of Monster Hunter.
They're saving it to the end.
Monsters or battling them with friends.
Wait, so we finished Resident Evil 8 in 3 minutes.
Into the brand new story-based RPG entry to the series.
Okay. Wings of Ruin. That's the game. We literally finished Resident Evil 8 talking in like 3 minutes. There's still 27 minutes to go. Oh no. Oh, that was a light. Okay. Are they just showing ads? Wait, didn't we see this in Jeff Keighley's thing? The guy says Wings of Ruin.
This was his fate.
Didn't we see this trailer? Isn't this...
Red may have been strong and skilled.
Didn't
Against
we...
the awesome power of nature, he was merely a man.
Did we see this trailer or is it a new... This was shown.
All around, things just kept getting worse.
Okay, I think it's a different trailer, actually.
But I heard that
I think it's a different trailer. I think it is a different. I don't know. How long is it going to be? It's meant to be half an hour. So we're currently 5 minutes in. They've already finished showing Resident Evil 8. And that was the one of their 4 thing. Oh no.
That's when I met you.
I'm not ready.
You were given Red's kinship stone.
This is a different trailer, I think. This is new, yeah. Because he said Wings of Ruin as the first line, and that was pretty memey. Aww.
Legendary monster.
I want a baby Rathalos.
The monster with the wings of ruin. It's said that a beat of its
So you raise a baby Rathalos?
Many people believe there's a
I think Marvel vs. Capcom has a good chance, actually, then. Yeah, because they need a fighting, like, you know, the esports scene. I'm feeling sick, chat. I wasn't expecting them to speed through Resident Evil 8 like that. Okay, how's the combat work? So it is like Pokemon.
What's this whole idea of forming kinship with monsters? How do you control them?
It's not about
if it's 20-minute on Monster Hunter, that okay, fine.
Of their own will.
This has been 2-minute trailer so far.
The bonds between monsters and riders are just like your bond with Tsukino.
You'll die from being high. That's what you know me for, right? Yeah, Capcom's usually fine.
Really have?
I don't care. I'm not gonna mute anything on Capcom. Don't worry. Nintendo, Capcom, you have free reign. Copyright me all you want, Capcom, okay? If you're giving me 7, I don't care. Copyright this whole thing.
Rather will become anxious.
I'm anxious.
He needs to know.
Is anyone getting this game?
No matter what. I can sense
this has like a full story, like it looks cool. You're raising like a baby Rathalos. Aw, they can't. So this is like those you get those animals, they want the animal back, that type of story.
A voice. Can you hear it?
Why does she sound like Breath of the Wild Zelda? She sounds very British. Why are you British?
Groove with fellow humans.
power of kinship.
Like, it looks cool, like a lot of story.
They're monsties. Humans carry the strength
Monsties?
of everyone
Is that what they
meet.
call them?
That
Okay.
makes them strong. My
I
friends
mean,
here
like,
taught me that.
maybe if it's on sale, which is, it's on the
I
Switch, so
believe in
probably
the strength
not.
of humanity.
If it's on Steam, maybe. Wait for reviews? Yeah, this seems like a wait, maybe. Stories 2 Wings of Ruin. That's what it's called. Okay, stories. I'll call it Wings of Ruin. I seem to remember that part. We're 8 minutes in. We're done half. We're done half of what, you know? Oh, you get the dog as a, like, Pokemon? I'm gonna call them Pokemon, not Monsties. So you get the doggo? The Palamute, okay. Is it free? Trial version. Ooh, okay. June 25th, that's next week when Scarlet Nexus comes out, which I will be streaming. Lot of things. Oh, you get the, like, yeah, from Rise. Oh, yeah, and there's Amiibo, of course. All right. They've really marketed Monster Hunter pretty well now. They know what people want with it. I am shivering
Looks
right
pretty
now
epic,
because
right?
I'm
And
trying
how
to
about
hold
that
back some
announcement?
hype.
The canine companion Palamute from Monster Hunter Rise will be joining Monster Hunter Stories 2 as one of the new Monsties in the first free title update coming soon after the game's release.
Oh,
You
why?
can get an early peek at the game with the Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin trial version starting on June 25th, which also carries your progress over to the full game release just a few weeks later on July 9th. That's not the only way to join the
World,
hunt.
I wouldn't put it
Millions
past.
of you made Monster Hunter Rise a huge success.
They will definitely
earlier
make
this
a
year,
World
and we have
2.
even
I think
more
they'll make a
content
World
coming,
2. It
including
seems,
a new
I'm definitely,
collaboration on the
I'll jump on the
Rise. Let's
bandwagon
find
with
out
that.
more.
Okay. I'm guessing DLC maybe with this. Another they keep just showing, I mean, that's good. Trailers are good. But I've seen this trailer a lot. Oh wait. Collab? Capcom collab. Oh, wait, number 1. That means they might have number 2. Ace Attorney in Rise? I will buy Rise then.
What will it be? Moon's blessing emerged.
Okay, so you get the outfits from Wings of Ruin. Okay, cool. Phoenix is a monster. Would suit him. They'll probably make like the blue badger or like the suit if they're doing it, like the actual lawyer suit. They'll make the blue badger like outfit. Fashion victim. That's an interesting. Oh yeah, the names are here like Rampage, Heart of a Hero, Icy Blade So Bright. You can play dead. Alright. I haven't played Rise, so that would be one way. A penguin on your arm.
Think you can take on Rondine?
So these are okay. 3.1, June 24th, that's next week. Okay. Maybe I'll just wait for Game of the Year edition with this game.
There has
Get my
never
voice
been a better
ready.
time to be a Monster Hunter fan. With all the new updates to Monster Hunter Rise and the launch of Monster Hunter Stories 2 this summer. We can't wait to hear about your own stories of adventure. Well, that's not the only thing Capcom has in store for us this July. Fans of Phoenix Wright will have new chapters to explore with the release of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
Okay, we know that.
North American and European future attorneys will finally be able to get their hands on the Great
Okay.
Ace Attorney Adventures.
If
and
we're
the
in
Great
Europe, we
Ace
don't get
Attorney
it physical.
2 Resolve, which
That's
were
good,
previously
Capcom.
only
Thank you for
available
that.
in Japan. You'll travel back in time to the late 19th century Japan and London to play as Ryunosuke Naruhodo, Phoenix
Whoa,
Wright's
she
ancestor
said it in
this
one go.
action-packed prequel. Now let's hear more about
How many
the story.
times did she have to do that take, baby?
So then, let us unravel this.
All right. So what are we getting for this? Like a hype trailer or the same trailer?
Welcome to the center of the world.
Okay.
Great Britain's mighty capital.
We're getting very British voices.
Incredible. I will become a lawyer. I have to.
All right. Very British. Okay.
So then, let us unravel this mystery. And
I
discover
didn't
what
want
events
spoilers on this, but oh
led to
well,
this
here we
curious
are.
murder. Who are you?
Herlock
You
Sholmes!
must have heard of me.
We must solve this case, Naruhodo-san.
Let us engage in the art of deduction. Mr. Naruhodo.
I love his voice.
Well, what have we here?
The Great Deduction. Ooh, so this is like the new mechanic, I guess?
Is now tantalizingly close.
I love his voice. I love it.
Demands its right to a cross-examination.
Oh, the drawer thing from the Versus game.
Objection!
Yeah.
Your testimony completely contradicts the facts.
Is that his objection? Ooh, okay, okay.
Objection! My lord, with all due respect, this is an outrage!
I love that voice. Yeah, the main guy's objection was kind of weak. But still, I love how like vibrant it looks. July 27th.
So we
All right.
have 10 new cases and 8 mini escapades
So
where
that-
you can take on the role of a defense
They're trying to say it's one
now,
game,
we all want
10
to see
cases.
some gameplay, right? Let's take a closer first look at 2 gameplay features new to the franchise in the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
Okay, you're spoiling the
Dance
game,
of
all right.
deduction and summation examination.
I wonder how the minor spoilers may be included.
Capcom's
No.
marketing brand manager for
I don't want to
Great Ace
look.
Attorney Chronicles.
So this
Should I not look? 'Cause I don't want spoilers.
The Supreme Court
They
in
said
White
minor
House, if you
spoilers.
remind-
The Capcom team is thrilled to present 2 new gameplay features, Dance of Deduction and Summation Examination.
All right,
coming
well.
to the Ace Attorney series.
Look away and yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm spoiling us. I don't know. Should I? Like, if people want to watch it, I'll keep it up, but I'll try to like just pay attention to the chat maybe. Let's see. Objection hasn't been the same since Phoenix Voice.
With the help of Rionosuke's legal aid,
I think it's the same from the crossover. Sherlock meet Jojo.
Detective Herlock.
Like, Herlock's VA is really good. I love his voice. I love Zeke's, Van Zyke's voice. The main character's voice, though, was kind of like, I don't know. Yeah, chat, if you don't want spoilers, maybe like scroll down and like just wait. I'm gonna keep looking at chat, but yeah.
Series of conjectures.
Van Zyke's VA, that's it. Okay, Van Zyke. How you doing, Iwan? How you doing? How you doing? We're just avoiding spoilers by not looking at the stream right now. I'm looking away. The game's OST sounds pretty good. I like it. So far, yeah, the only thing is the main character's objection was a bit weak. So I don't know how hyped that's going to be, like, in the middle of a thing, and then he's like, objection, like it's a bit too British, you know? We are 15 minutes in, and we have currently talked about everything they were teasing. We are getting some, like, new things, that means. I'm gonna guess there's gonna be a fighting game. Mega Man seems likely. There might be some Mega Man thing. It sounds like the objection from the fake Phoenix from Henry Stickmin. There's a Phoenix in Henry Stickmin? Really? Okay. Yeah, by the way, if you're just joining, I am trying to not get spoiled, so I'm looking away. I'm just going to keep talking and look away. Because they are spoiling the first case, I guess. They said we'll get something from the fighting game, people. Okay. So would it be Street Fighter 6 or would it be Street Fighter 5?
And reveal the truth.
Have I pre-ordered? No. Wait, are there pre-order bonuses for pre-ordering? Because I haven't pre-ordered yet. There's a Phoenix Wright cameo in Stickman. Okay. Are there pre-order bonuses? What am I missing by not pre-ordering? Ooh, the music. I'm just listening to the music. I'm just stuck looking at chat right now. It's part of the lame ending. The ending was just fun to me. Okay. Oh, there's still DLC for Street Fighter 5? Okay. Maybe Marvel vs. Capcom then. Maybe Marvel vs. Capcom. Marvel seems to be a big thing here after Square Enix, so I think that's likely. There are bonuses, but only in Japan. Oh, so there's no point of pre-ordering. Okay. Well, I'm getting it. I'm gonna buy it on the Switch. I'm gonna play it portably. For once, I'm gonna like sit back and enjoy it. 2 games as well, 10 cases. That's gonna be. Would you recommend playing it back to back, the DGS, or should I like take a break from it? I'll play it back to back, I guess. Marvel not taking over the game industry. I think it is. I think it is. I'm waiting to get a PS5. Yeah, PS5. I don't know. The stock. F to the West, as usual with Ace Attorney, you know. Website, it says it'll be a code for on the physical. Oh, really? Well, I know Europe, we're not getting the physical copy. Europe is digital only. All right, so this is the second part.
Players will attempt to convince 6 jurors of
so
the innocence of their
the
client.
most we've spent on is this game. Wow. They've spent more on this game than Resident Evil. That's interesting.
A not guilty verdict.
Ace Attorney is a big part of their thing.
Summation examination. Take the stand.
Interesting.
Face off against the jurors. All of whom provide explanations.
I don't even know if people buy licensed games anymore. Yeah, that's interesting. You know, there were so many licensed PS2 games, like Pixar movies had. Did anyone play those Pixar games? Like, you know, like
the jury in your
like
favor.
Ratatouille, The
Examine
Incredibles, like Tarzan, like all those Disney Pixar games. Did anyone play those? I'm trying to just distract myself while because I don't want to get spoiled. That's why I'm not reacting to this. I'm sorry. I don't want to get spoiled. I don't want to get spoiled. What's my favorite Capcom franchise except Ace Attorney? Probably Resident Evil then. I've never played a Mega Man game. I'm not too. They don't look that interesting to me.
Contradictions among the jurors.
Bolt for the Wii, Shrek PS2, Nickelodeon games, Toy Story games on the SNES, Shrek 2. I think I played that Shrek 2 game. B-movie game, Aladdin.
Bring each contradiction to light.
Simpsons Hit and Run. That was amazing. I love Simpsons Hit and Run. Aladdin. A lot of people played Aladdin. Interesting. I love his voice. I'm just listening.
This has just been a small taste.
All right, are we done?
Exciting new gameplay features.
Are we done? Okay, next thing.
Ace Attorney Chronicles. We are very excited to get this game in the hands of both new fans and diehard fans alike.
I really hope this sells well. I really hope this sells.
It already seems like I have a bunch of games to catch up on. There are some exciting new adventures and titles to look forward to. Well, that's a look at the new premieres from Capcom, but what about esports? Let's close out today's showcase with a few words from 2 of the stars of Capcom Fighters, Rob TV and Vicious. They'll tell us what's been going on with Capcom Esports, including updates on the Capcom Pro Tour, Intel World Open, Street Fighter League, and all the other content on Capcom Fighters. Over to you guys.
Well, they weren't kidding when they said only those 4 things, and fighting game people are getting their fighting game
My name is Vicious,
news.
commentator for the Capcom Pro Tour as well as Street Fighter League, here with competitive Street Fighter V player and
we still have 10 minutes. They're gonna talk for 10 minutes on this.
What's going on, Rob?
Oh my goodness, Vicious, host extraordinaire. That just sounds beautiful. It has a ring to it, and I think that's the perfect word to describe
physical pain.
Today.
This is pain.
Capcom E3. It just
this is boring esports.
Nice.
Someone's hyped. Someone's hyped.
And there might be some people at home, Vicious, who don't fully know
cringe.
what competitive Street Fighter V is. The long and the short of it is this: we travel all around the world, state to state.
So that's Capcom's E3 presentation, I think.
All the way down to 0 and feel pretty
I mean, they might do something at the last minute, but Ace Attorney 20th anniversary. To be fair, it's also Resident Evil's 25th anniversary, and that's all they did. So I'm not too mad as I thought I would be, I guess. I don't know. I'm used to it. I'm used to Capcom doing this. I'm used to it. 1/3 is esports. They must make a lot of money from this.
Capcom Cup.
Pretty cool trophy.
Item just reset in grand finals of Capcom Cup.
So behind me, you can
stuff
see
happened.
in all of its glory, the Capcom Pro Tour 2021
so
official stage and set. And that's
I guess Tokyo Game Show, which I will stream, maybe. That's the next big Japanese-related streaming thing that they might announce.
Capcom Pro Tour has shaped up a lot.
A beer time.
32 events. going on in
It's
the
8 in
Capcom
the
Pro Tour,
morning.
spanning across 19 different territories. So there's so many opportunities for players from around the world.
Well, okay,
to
how
get
many?
that ticket
I
to
guess I
Capcom
hope everyone
Cup
here is
this
going to
season.
buy
I'm
the Great
absolutely
Ace
excited to
Attorney.
get it.
It's
That is a
like you
big
don't
change
need to
from
play
what
anything
2020
else in the
was into what we
series
could
to
expect
get
for
into it, so
2021.
I would highly recommend it. Actually, to those who are going to get it, are you going to get it on PS4, Steam, or Switch? I'm getting it on the Switch. I want to play it portably. Sony will have a State of Play in July. Oh, so not... I thought it was going to be the... I actually had a dream after the Square Enix one where they announced a State of Play and I had to wake up quickly to stream it. Like, last minute, I'm like, oh, wait. So, okay, so in July. Alright, so I can sleep this week. Okay, so that's fine. Switch, Steam. No one on PS4. Okay, cool. Because, yeah, I'm so sick of PS4.
Teams of 3 duke it out in this battle tournament series to see
I want to get the Japanese version for dual text. Ooh, okay. I guess it's good if you're like learning Japanese because I know some people who do that.
Normally, we only have 1v1.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I was expecting to get more angry. I think my anger's burnt out after Square Enix. I mean, I don't know what you know, the thumbnail is very accurate. To be fair, they said we're going to show these 4 games and fighting game. This is literally what they've done in half an hour.
Happening right now.
This is literally, you know, pretty accurate. Ooh, Devil May Cry, Mega Man. Well, I guess Mega Man fans must be so mad. At least Ace Attorney has something. Mega Man, Chaos Control, Resident Evil Gex.
You do not want to miss this.
I highly recommend everyone to stay tuned for
I saw some people who are hyped for this fighting game stuff, so... What Resident Evil game am I going to play next? I don't know. Am I going to play any? Surprise! So far, Square Enix has the worst E3, so far. I didn't watch Ubisoft's, but I heard that was pretty bad as well. Okay, to people who watched Ubisoft, was it worse than Square Enix? There's still 5 minutes left. I think they're going to keep talking about fighting games for 5 minutes. They're going to talk about for 5 more minutes, I think. They might tease like Resident Evil. No, I'm not going to hype you up. They're done. I think they're done. Ubisoft was great. I think it was better. Ubisoft was alright. Squares was worse. Okay, I'm glad I didn't stream it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Copium, no copium, no copium. How you doing, Cage? How you doing? You're not missing much if you just joined. Oh, they're done. 5 minutes left.
Thanks, guys. It's been a really exciting season so far, and I can't wait to see how this plays out on the road to Capcom Cup. Remember to check out Capcom Fighters' Twitch and YouTube channels for more information
5
and to
minutes
watch the
left.
latest matches. So that's a wrap for Capcom at E3 this year. Let's recap what we all saw. Resident Evil Village is back with the latest installment of the survival horror experience and RE-verse as part of the franchise's 25th
it's very tightly
anniversary.
knit.
We have new adventures
It's very
to embark
punctual.
on in the world of Monster Hunter.
No wasted time. They didn't drag on for 20 minutes on
and
Guardians.
Monster Hunter Rise. And don't forget to
It
go
was
back
very
in time
well
with
paced. The Ace Attorney was a bit long,
to
but
tap into the family history of Phoenix Wright and solve new cases. Finally, don't miss out on the esports fun.
there's still
Make
4
sure you
minutes,
catch
but
the
are they
latest
finishing
matches with
early? They
Capcom
literally
Fighters.
couldn't fill 30
there really
minutes.
is something for everyone here today. But don't go anywhere yet. Join the conversation on Twitter and make sure you check out the Capcom
I'm not
virtual
checking
booth
Twitter.
on the E3 portal to watch all these
I'm not
videos
checking
again
Ace Attorney
and
Twitter.
more.
Actually,
Rachel
they might be
Puerto,
okay with
aka
it.
Seltzer, thank you for being part of the Capcom experience at E3 this year.
They literally finished early. Not even an hour. I mean, they said it was going to be half an hour, but it wasn't even half an hour. Why no Ace Attorney 7? There you go. Oh boy. Well, what did you think, chat? The thumbnail was literally the thumbnail. Luck for Smash Well, okay, the thumbnail I made in this video wasn't misleading. There was no Ace Attorney 7. They literally did a conference to announce 2 games that are already out and 2 more games that are out next, like, week and month. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed that very short Capcom presentation. I don't know what I expected. It's very Capcom. It was a very Capcom thing. You know, you don't expect anything from Capcom. Well, that's it from me. I want to say thank you for joining me this stream. By the way, just want to say I will be streaming Nintendo and Bandai. Nintendo, make sure you're there. It's gonna be our last chance for hype. So be there, all right? You're gonna want to see my reactions. And by the way, I will be ending this stream. I'll probably have some breakfast, and then I will be streaming Fire Emblem Fates. I'll be continuing our challenge mode run, where I only use witches and tanks, and it's been going pretty... Stuff has been happening in that. So I hope you've enjoyed this E3 Capcom. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, I thought I would be mad. I was actually thinking I'd be more mad. I'm kind of mellow because Square Enix really took the wind out of my sails. If Nintendo was bad, I will be mad. Because I'm expecting a lot from Nintendo, but Capcom, I didn't know what to expect. It's Capcom. Don't expect anything for years now, you know? I'm used to it. All right, anyway, thank you, Jeff, for joining. I will be back live in like half an hour, maybe 45 minutes, maybe earlier. So, yeah, I'll see you then for some Fire Emblem hype. Most likely it'll be like a chill stream. I will be probably hyping up Nintendo's a lot. So yeah, I hope you can join me for that. If not, I'll see you at Nintendo's E3 presentation or Bandai if you want that. Yeah, hope you had fun. Yeah, everyone, yeah, you're probably gonna sleep now. I'm wide awake. It's 8 a.m. I am ready for the day. All right, well, I'll see you then in half an hour. All right, bye. Remember, buy Ace Attorney, because no one else will. Unfortunately, yeah, that's the situation.